I'm the man now. Nobody ever gave a handout. For the stretch, talking grams loud. Cut them off, get the hand out. Bro talk, what's that about?
Yo, what's going on, people? You know who it is. Tay Wiz broadcasting live and direct for the Man Cave as usual. For those subscribers out there that is not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you're not subscribed to my Twitter page, hit that burr at TAE_WIGGS. Of course, the link to the website is down below. First and foremost, we're going to jump right into it. Game 1 of the NBA Finals is in the book. First, we're going to start off with the first quarter. I thought the Cavaliers came out strong, just like the Warriors. I thought the Cavaliers had the Warriors against the ropes a little bit. I mean, this team that they played the Golden State Warriors last night has ammo, has ammunition. But at the same time, without Iggy, they was kind of fragile last night. I was saying that because LeBron was attacking the hole last night. Even J.R. Smith hit a couple of threes to go in. I thought Kevin Love played exceptionally well. But when I was looking at the first quarter, what they was doing, that was the first time I seen LeBron James not play a fill-out game. He was attacking the basket. They was more talkative on defense as of late, especially in game 1, because the other games they played throughout the playoffs in the first, second, and third round, it was communication, but it wasn't the communication that they had last night. I thought Ty Lue came up with a great game plan for his team to execute. They got Kevin Love going early. Kevin Love, he didn't back down a lot. I think Kevin Love was more aware who was guarding him at the time. I thought he made some big baskets when people thought he couldn't make them. I thought the social media and the TV outlets is being hard on Kevin Love, saying he need to come off the bench and have someone else and keep Jeff Green in the game. Now Jeff Green was on the bench. I think Jeff Green only scored 2 points, if I'm not mistaken. But Kevin Love played great. So when the Cavaliers was up at the end of the first quarter, I said, okay, the Cavs about to make a move. They look pretty good. They was up by 4 after the first quarter. So okay, we up 26-30. And LeBron James just played lights out. 4 for 4. He had 3 assists and a steal and 12 points. Kevin Love had 4 rebounds, 9 points. J.R. Smith gave you something that he didn't give you in that Boston series, starting off early, especially playing offense with his 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and 7 points. But the whole thing I want to talk about is Kevin Durant. I mean, he was 2 for 6. He had 2 rebounds and 6 points, but Steph Curry carries the team a lot. He makes the big basket. He was 4 for 5. He had 3 rebounds and 11 points. I thought with the Cavaliers, how they played that first half, I thought they was a little rough. They roughed up Steph Curry a little bit. But the whole thing was, can the Cavaliers carry that same momentum over in the first quarter to the second quarter? You keep hearing me saying this throughout these little podcast videos. How can this team be better playing a team like the Golden State Warriors who had straight ammo? Because at first, I like what the Cavaliers were doing. I thought Larry Nance played exceptionally well. I thought Kevon Looney last night, he's not that great of a basketball player. I don't know why Steve Kerr got him out there. So I thought JaVale McGee gave them way more valuable minutes at the rim. And he protected the rim most of the time. But Kevon Looney is not the guy I would have starting out there in this particular stage. He doesn't give you anything. Period. He doesn't. I mean, just run on the court. He can't get you a rebound. He get in foul trouble. He's not playing. He plays defense flat-footed. So when you play defense flat-footed, it's easy to take you off the dribble and take you to the cup. You got to be on your toes, young man. Get on those toes, young man. LeBron James, but when he goes to the second quarter and when you flip the switch, I'm looking at who came off the bench and gave you valuable minutes. I had X Factor's of course going to have to be J.R. Smith, but I didn't see the Larry Nance X Factor kick in. I didn't know he was going to play that well. I thought the Cavaliers seen something, so I believe when they sit down, look at the film today, I think the Cavaliers gonna say, you know what, Larry Nance had Draymond Green in the post a couple of times. I think he scored 2 baskets on us in the post. Uh, he was way more aware of what was going on offense and defense as well. Because you look at halftime when the game was tied up at 56 after J.R. Smith gambled on that bad steal trying to get the ball from Steph Curry. Because that right there was a momentum shifter too as well, taking them in the third quarter because after halftime, the Warriors hit the Cavaliers on a 10-3 run. I said, here we go again, Cavs. You cannot have bad third quarters. I said this the other day, sitting down with my guy, Will. You have to start the third quarter running straight to the cup. You cannot let Golden State come out and score the first 5 baskets. That's going to hurt you every time. But they weathered the storm and went on the run they own because the Cavaliers' biggest lead they had in this game was 11 points. And the biggest lead the Warriors had until they won. Before that, their biggest lead was 2 points. I thought the Cavaliers had something. I think they seen something. Like I said, at halftime, LeBron James had 24 points. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. He was 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 9 from 11 from the field. LeBron James he was attacking. He was hitting threes at a high clip. Because at one point in time, he shoot a 3-ball better than Steph until Steph heated up later on in the game. I like what I see from LeBron James. Kevin Love has 6 rebounds, 12 points, which I thought was key. But Kevin Love, when he's open, he has to hit those threes. He has to. I was looking at the part where Tyronn Lue put in Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson was rushing a lot of his shots out there last night. He had some nice, easy looks. Committed a couple of turnovers. Somebody need to go up to him and say, hey, hit him on the chest. Calm down. Calm down. Your shot's going to come. I know this is his first time in the NBA Finals like a couple of others out there. Jose Calderon. A lot of them guys first time. Jeff Green. Rodney Hood. You got to slow the game down. Slow it down. The game will come to you. He's rushing his game out there. He's rushing his shots. He just had to take a deep breath and calm down because when they was up by 11, the Cavaliers took more threes than they took 2, so I still didn't understood that. So when you up on the Golden State Warriors by 11, you're supposed to add on to the lead, not help them out by missing threes. I thought the Cavaliers they had a good game plan. They was crashing the boards. They kept them off the glass. J.R. Smith still had 7 points and 4 rebounds and 2 assists at halftime. So in the first quarter, he had 7 points and 3 rebounds. So he only picked up a rebound in the second quarter. So he didn't give you nothing in the second quarter. I think his plus minus was like a -5 because he didn't give you anything. Larry Nance Jr., like I said, off the bench, 7 rebounds, 8 points. I like what I seen from him right there. He got to hit those free throws. The Cavaliers at halftime, I thought they had the Golden State Warriors where they want them at. A low-scoring game going into the third quarter. The whole thing was, can the Cavaliers treat that second quarter, the third quarter? Can they weather the storm with the Golden State Warriors? Because the Golden State Warriors are plus 120 in the third quarter for points-wise. Then you look at the fourth quarter, they are plus 25. So you have to make this team adjust to you. You can't adjust to them because the Warriors don't want to play a half-court offense. They want to get down the court and shoot threes and run a fast break. The Cavaliers played them pretty well. I'll get to that part in a minute. KD at halftime, he was 1 for 4 from three-point line. He was 4 for 11 from the field, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 11 points. Now, you've seen when he's trying to guard LeBron James last night. He couldn't do nothing with LeBron James last night where he wanted. I think most of his points came on a couple of switches, and that's when he eventually took off. In my mind, I thought the Cavaliers do too much switching on defense. You see Golden State, they don't switch. They play man up. It's either you're going to make it or you're going to miss it. They can live and die with that. The Cavaliers, you have to trust within your guys. Play straight up defense. Play man defense. You don't need to be out there switching on everything because every time you switch, somebody's open for a 3. Klay Thompson. Even though Draymond wasn't hit like that, he hit one eventually. Kevin Durant. Stop switching on defense. Stay home with your man. It's the same thing if we go play pickup ball at the park. We don't switch. Hey, man, stay with your man. Now, if your man lighting you up, Then like, hey man, you know what? I guard him since you can't guard him. Then you go. Then you switch. These guys switch on everything. Under the pick, go around the pick, go underneath it. You have to stay home if you want to beat these Golden State Warriors. I thought Klay Thompson almost severely hurt himself when J.R. Smith accidentally slid into him because it was a wet spot on the floor trying to get the steal. And you know the fans was booing him. I'm not about to question nobody's how they was looking at that at the arena, but the fans are going to stay boo everything the Cavaliers do. So that is what it is, a hostile territory. But you know a lot of them guys out there in Silicon Valley don't play basketball. Because if you look at that instant replay, J.R. Smith's intention was not to hurt Klay Thompson. He tried to steal the ball and he slipped right into him. Now you talk about you want to boo somebody. You know what a dirty play is? Zaza Pachulia putting his feet right under players in a landing spot. Now that's dirty. Now go boo that. Nobody want to talk about that, but I'm gonna bring it up. You talk about booing. J.R. Smith was trying to hurt Klay Thompson out there last night. That's garbage. Like I said, the Cavaliers closed the first quarter out down up by 1, 30-29. Second quarter came back at home 26-27 because J.R. Smith gambled again on Steph Curry, and Steph Curry put up from 40 and hit that shot. Now Steph Curry probably the only guy you can know who can hit shots from half court with no problem and they would go in. But it's so funny, though, that guy can hit every shot for the Warriors to go in, but he could hit that shot for $1,000 with the Craig Sager Foundation. Ain't that crazy? So as we switch and we look at what the Golden State Warriors and the Cavaliers did at halftime, the Golden State Warriors got out-rebounded 25-12. Offensive rebounds, the Cavaliers had 7, the Warriors had 0. They had more assists than the Cavaliers. They had 16 to the Cavs 10. They had more steals, 7-4. Cavs have 2 blocks, the Warriors 0. The Cavaliers got to take care of the ball. Cannot just turn the ball over like that. I see Kevin Love had a bad one. LeBron James had 3 turnovers in the second quarter. You have to take care of the ball against the Golden State Warriors because they capitalize off your mistakes. As a whole, as LeBron James was doing to the Golden State Warriors, last night he can get anywhere. He can get any shot that he wanted to on the floor. Scored 51 points in the NBA Finals and lose. I think that's the first time that ever happened because the Big O had 63. A lot of you're looking at guys who score in their 50s. Jerry West and Rick Barry. These guys that scored in their 50s have walked away with wins. LeBron James scored 51 points. If somebody would have went to sleep and woke up and seen LeBron James with 51 points, you assuming that they won. No, they lost. He had 51 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. A steal in the block. He was 10 for 11 from the free throw line. I'm looking at it where people want LeBron James to do everything. They want him to do more. I mean, what you want the man to go out there and score 100 points and get the win? Like, come on now. The role players have to step up and hit some shots. They have to. Kevin Love had 13 points, 21 rebounds. Tristan Thompson only had 2 points, 5 rebounds. Now, I seen a couple of plays last night when he went up so soft on some putbacks. He got to go up stronger than that. He's still going up like he's in high school. When the ball come off the rim, why is you bringing it back down to get blocked? Keep the ball high and dunk the ball, Tristan. It is so easy. And that little skirmish you got in towards the end of the game, I don't think you should get a technical foul. Tony Brothers made some questionable calls last night. The referees did as a whole. I thought the Cavaliers had the game won. And I'm saying that because the game changer was when it was like 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron James come over for a charge. He was outside the restricted area. Maybe he was still moving a little bit. He took the charge. Kenny Mauer came over, looked around the Cavaliers bench, and did his hands in that direction and said, offensive foul. Tony Brothers walked over and did like this, came to Kenny Mauer, put their hands up on their mouth. They started talking about it, going back and forth. Next thing I know, they go to the booth, put their headphones on like this. They look at it for a couple of minutes. They start talking to each other. They came back, wiped that play away, said foul on 2-3, block and foul. Now, you cannot change a call. Now, you know that. Once you blow the whistle, the play is dead. The play is dead. The only thing you're looking for in the evidence on the instant replay is see if his feet is on the line or see if his feet outside the restricted area. And they still got the call wrong. You got instant replay and you still get the call wrong. Yeah, I'm a Cavs fan. I'm not angry because of that. Because at that time the game was still up in arms, and that play right there was the game changer. That play changed the game right there. Because that would have gave the Cavaliers the ball back with 30-something odd seconds left to set some up to get in their play and potentially go up either be up by 4 or go up to be by 5. So you looking at how the referee came in and the zebras and the stripes changed the complex of the game. Because I thought that call was a terrible call that they called right there. Outside the line, you still call a charge against LeBron James. A charge against LeBron James. The blocking foul. The blocking foul. Now, how many times have we seen that play throughout the course of these years in the NBA since they got the instant replay? They never reversed that call. I never seen them reverse that call ever in my life. I don't know what it is about the referees going to Golden State. They love the refs. I don't like Tony Brothers as a ref. He calls some of the most bogus calls. And when you're trying to get an explanation from him, he don't want to give you an explanation. I understand that. The referees don't have to give you an explanation. But you got to call that game fair. J.R. Smith finished the game with 6 points, 10 rebounds. Larry Nance, 9 points, 11 rebounds. The Cavaliers is 10 for 37 for the three-point line. J.R. Smith towards that end. When George Hill got fouled by Klay Thompson on the hole, he went to the free throw. All he did was make both free throws and probably could seal the game and win the game. I thought when I seen LeBron James had Steph Curry guarding him, I thought LeBron James was going to make a move going to the cup with Steph on him because he was getting to the cup easily all night long. And, people always say, LeBron should have pulled up. But, LeBron James is going to go for the smart basketball play. So he went for the smarter play. Threw a bullet pass to George Hill. Klay Thompson held him, which that could have been an awful play for the Cavaliers right there because he could have easily threw the ball out of bounds and Klay couldn't have touched him. But it worked out that way. Cavaliers go to the free throw line. He makes one. So, okay, tie game. He missed the second one. J.R. Smith get the ball back. I thought he could have laid it up for an easy deuce. Gets the ball back, trying to dribble the clock out. Instead of just passing the ball to LeBron James. And they could have won the game. Kevin Durant in the game, 8 for 22, like I said, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, 26 points. He didn't give you that much, but he did make some shots when he needed. But he wasn't, to me, all the way tuned into the game. He didn't come up big in the fourth quarter until he got them couple of free throws. Draymond Green with 2 points, 5 steals, 9 assists, 11 rebounds, 13 points. Klay with 24. Curry with 29, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Now, Draymond Green, I know, what's his name Tristan got ejected for throwing a chicken wing on Sean Livingston. But at the same time, I don't think that was really an elbow thing. Tony Brothers went straight over and threw him out. And then, as he's walking out the game, Tristan started walking out the game, Draymond Green started clapping in his face. Now, I don't know how they do that. I thought it was a taunt. When you taunting somebody, you cannot taunt nobody and clap in their direction in their face. That's an automatic technical foul. You can't just clap in your opponent's face while they right there. Draymond Green does a lot of talking. That's what he do. Because it's basketball. You're going to talk in basketball. It's going to be trash talking. But he also know how to get inside the opponent's head. But at the same time, he does this. He got 5 technical fouls already. 2 more he would be suspended. I guarantee you before this series over with, Draymond Green will be suspended for a game. I guarantee you that. That he will be suspended for a game. He hit a clutch 3 last night. The 3 that they needed the most because he couldn't hit nothing all day. And the Cavaliers been leaving him open. I thought the Cavaliers came out with a great execution of the game plan. I just want to see what they're going to do more when they come out the next night, when they play Sunday. What type of changes they're going to make? Are we going to see somebody else different besides Jordan Clarkson, who didn't give you anything, who was 2 for 9 from the field? Like I said, you got to slow the game down. I thought the part was when the Cavaliers were wide open, they was missing a lot of threes because the Golden State Warriors started a little bit switching too as well down the stretch. Kevin Love got to hit those threes. Jeff Green got to hit those threes. J.R. Smith got to hit those threes. You got to get more from your players, especially the role guys, because you know Kevin Love and LeBron James are going to bring it. But I like what I seen from Larry Nance. Like I said, 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The block and foul of LeBron James changed the whole complexity of the game. I guarantee the Cavaliers win Game 2 Sunday night. Go back to the queue and find some way to win either games 3 or 4. Y'all know who I am. I'm Tay Wiz reporting live and direct from the man cave as usual. Peace.